Hey there, Don Wilson here. Welcome back to the Ads Card program. Like ads for passion niches is what we're going to go over, okay? Now, I talked about a bunch of passion niches in the previous video, went through a bunch of them, what they were, what we were going to sell in the long term. Now I'm going to talk about generating traffic for those because the passion ones, the sexy ones, they're the ones that we want likes long term. So we're going to talk about the past and present of quote like ads, the current and future benefits of like ads, and how to set them up. All right, so the past and present, basically a like ad, it used to be the golden nugget for marketers, right? I used to teach it all the time as just to basically you'd find a passionate niche that people were very interested in. Pit bulls, for example. You would go out there and find a very, very usable, cute photo, eyes looking back at you, very, very crisp, clear, hopefully some grass in the background if it's a pit bull or something like that. And it would get a high click-through rate because you had a good interest targeting, a good photo, short punchy copy that would say, love pit bulls, question mark, then like us. And it looked like a status update more than it did an ad. People would just hit like. They become fans of the page just for engaging with the ad. Okay? This used to get tons and tons of fans for people. I've got 10, 15,000 fans in a day with this for $10 before. And it's because I got a perfect photo that had an extremely high click-through rate with a good audience, okay? So what changed, right? Like I said, it used to be the golden nugget for marketers. People used to get a bunch of fans, and then from after they've got a fans, 10,000, 20,000 of them, they would start selling them t-shirts, stickers, Amazon products, Kindle books, or whatever, okay? So what changed is that the click-through rates, they used to be really high, which were like 1.7 on a click-through rate on a right-hand side ad, or I think the one that I got 12,000 fans in a day, or 10,000 fans, something like that, for like $10 was a 3.1% click-through rate. Okay, it was a big audience, high click-through rate. Now, that was before there was as much newsfeed ads. Okay, now newsfeed ads are where most of the traffic is at. But the newsfeed, it takes up more real estate. It's not a small 110 pixel by 80 pixel ad on the right-hand side. Okay, it's something that people will engage in because that's where everybody else is at. That's where their friends post at. That's where all the page posts are at. The newsfeed. Okay, so the click-through rate in the newsfeed is so much higher than it is on the right-hand side. Okay, the key was getting a good high click-through rate on a big audience and bidding really low. Right? Then Facebook would optimize your bid. That's why it was called optimizing for how much budget you had for the day. And if you had a really, really high click-through rate, you'd get tons of clicks because Facebook wants to condition people to click your ad, and you wouldn't have to pay that much. Okay? Now, you're going to measure your right-hand side ad click-through rate, which isn't going to get much higher than 3 if you really, really wanted it to. That's if you had perfect audience. And it's going to go against newsfeed ads, where we can do 10% click-through rates, 20% click-through rates if you super dial the interest in correctly. Okay? So, when you're optimizing per budget and there's somebody bidding on your terms in the newsfeed and getting a 7% click-through rate and you've got a 3% click-through rate on your right-hand side ad, they're going to get shown more. Okay? That still works if you can get a really high click-through rate and you can bid on cost per impression on a big audience, you will get a lot of likes. Okay? But you can't just do it on the right-hand side anymore. You could a while back, okay? You do get the right-hand side ads. Facebook was serving out the post from a page to the newsfeed more than it does now. So you just focus on getting lots of likes, and then you post to the newsfeed, and then people from the newsfeed would go opt into your list, or they'd go off to your t-shirt, your sticker, your product, your program, your funnel. Okay, now you really need to do right-hand side ads, do some promoted posts in the newsfeed with giveaways, because giveaways usually by nature get a higher click-through rate than sales. Also do some product promotion in the newsfeed. If you can do something where you're direct selling to a t-shirt or you're direct selling to a information product sales letter and you can get a good positive ROI and you're promoting the newsfeed, you're going to get fans for free. Okay, so make sure if you do build likes for a passion niche or a sexy niche, you build them on the right-hand side, you build them in the newsfeed, you build them with your giveaways, and you build them with your sales so that people that you actually get for fans aren't just people that you tricked into liking your page. They're people that liked it on the right-hand side. They're people that engaged with a contest, and they're people that engaged with something that they were wanting to purchase. All right. The current future benefits of like ads. Well, the main benefit, like it's always been, is once you get a like from someone, whether you've added it to a blog and someone hit like over there, you can send out posts that arrive in their newsfeed. Okay. Now Facebook has lowered how much people see these. Okay. If your page is very engaging and you put out really, really, really good content and people like it, comment it, and share it all the time, it's going to get more engagement in those people. Okay, so if you've got a controversial niche by nature, you're probably going to do a little bit better because people will argue in the comments, they'll talk to each other in the comments, and you'll get a lot of visibility in the newsfeed, and you'll get that for free, okay? Now, the cool thing is, even if Facebook cuts it down to where barely anybody see your post, which, I mean, they're going to still keep people seeing some of your posts, you can get valuable feedback because the people that engage the most from your page are probably the ones that are most likely to buy. So if you've got t-shirts, stickers, designs, logos, a new report, a new product, new program, ask them questions. They will tell you. If you say, hey, vote below, 1, 2, or 3, which t-shirt do you think looks the best? They'll tell you. Okay, and it's the people that are in the niche. There's people that know a lot more about what they're going to buy for a Pitbull t-shirt than I ever will. I don't own a Pitbull. Okay, I like them, but I don't own one. Okay, so you can leverage that traffic, get a ton more for free. You can send people from Facebook over to a blog. You can send them to a viral giveaway. You can send them to a viral contest. Lots of different things you can do. You can build other pages like that. I like to do stuff where I say, hey, want to enter to win this free pendant or this free goodie here? Step 1, like this post. Step 2, enter here. So 1, I'll get the like. So I'll get a little viral engagement, and 2, brings them over to somewhere where I can get the email and I can collect the lead. All right. So these are the benefits. All right. Don't let this get confusing. The way to build it is right-hand side ads, promoted posts to opt-ins so you can build your list, promoted posts or newsfeed ads to products and programs so you can generate revenue. And then when you do any of those at positive ROI, I mean, if you know how much you should be paying for an email, you can do a positive ROI. You're getting fans for free. Okay, like I said before in the other video, ugly niches doesn't really matter because these fans aren't going to go that far for you. Okay, they help, they're not going to go that far. Okay, but you can use one page to grow another. These are all just the benefits of a like page. Here's the big one. I should put this in bold red. Okay, and if you're just breezing through this video, make sure you pay attention to this one thing because I know the like strategies, they change. But you need to know and understand that Facebook wants people more and more every day as they get more users there. They're not growing at the same rapid rate because everybody's already got Facebook. Okay, so they need to get more money out of the current users that they have. So they want people that own pages like me, Starbucks, anywhere. They're devaluing the newsfeed post because they want us to have to boost them. They want us to have to post it to an interest. They want the same thing out of you. But if you've spent time building these fans, because most people when they build the fans, they don't build them with a like ad. Starbucks, they're probably not building most of their fans with a like ad. They're building their fans by having the like us on Facebook on the outside of their cup. They're having that inside of their actual, they're not the restaurant, they're inside their coffee shop. Okay, people have those and they integrate them into their businesses, and then you can boost a post to an audience, you can promote a post to your page, and it's a fraction of the cost of what it costs to promote to an interest. That's why I like having a lot of fans on like my Pitbull's page or my Rottweiler's page or any of those other ones because I can promote something we've got going on to my fans at a fraction of the cost of what I can promote to the Pitbull's interest. So what's really cool is I can go out there and say, all right, I've got these new items that I want to test out, or I've got this new product or program. I don't know if it's going to work. Well, how would I throw up a $5 or $10 ad and just promote it to people that have liked my page? And you can do that just by going to any post on your page, boosting it, and it will say, who would you like to do this to? Do it to targeting or people that have liked your page and their friends. You click people that have liked their page and your friends. About 10 minutes later, your ad will be approved. You go into your ads manager, and it'll have 2 ads. It'll have one for your fans and one for your friends. I just removed the friends one, okay? So hopefully this is making sense. I don't want to confuse it. Basically, generating likes, if you want to do it long term, it needs to be in a passion niche like the ones we went over in the previous video. But here's the key, and it's the same key on both the newsfeed ads and the right-hand side ads. This is the last slide here, okay? The like ad formula. And it's been the same way since I've been teaching it for a long time now. You get a high click-through rate, whether that's on the right-hand side, the newsfeed ad, really doesn't matter. Then you want a big audience. The bigger the audience, the better, and that's what makes getting a high click-through rate hard. The bigger your audience, usually the broader your targeting is getting. So keeping a high click-through rate with good ad copy, a relevant ad copy, a good photo, and a good, one that's going to stick out to get that high click-through rate, the bigger your audience, the harder that gets. So then what you want to do is you want to put optimized bidding on a low budget. This is what happens. Facebook will optimize your budget for the whole day. Now, Facebook wants to condition its users to click ads. That's how they make money. That's how they generate revenue. So a high click-through rate is good. Now, if you're doing a high click-through rate on an item that's a giveaway for, say, a sign or a hoodie or a diamond ring or whatever you're giving away in the news feed, that's going to get a high click-through rate, most likely higher click-through rate than a sale. Okay? So what you're going to want to do on that is different. When I do sales in the newsfeed, I usually bid cost per click. Okay, because I know that if somebody else is bidding on something, that they're giving something away, odds are they're going to have a higher click-through rate. So I don't want to pay for impression. I'll let that guy pay for impression. To the same point, if I'm just asking for a like, or if I'm doing a viral giveaway where I put step 1, like this post, step 2, go over here, I'm going to get a much higher click-through rate, most likely than the person asking you to buy the same item. Okay, so like ad formulas, do them with your physical giveaways, do them with your right-hand side ads. If you get a high click-through rate, a big audience, low budget, like $5 or $10 a day, and then optimize CPM bidding, you'll be set, good to go. All right. So hopefully this video served you, and I'll see you in the next one.